It's been very busy, so I shall try to give you a quick update of what's been happening. The helpline has been very busy, pretty much non-stop. Staff, whistleblowers and relatives who've lost their loved ones via neglect and abuse. We have a new editorial up on the Compassion and Care website called Safeguarding in Action, which really amounts to no action at all. I'll just read you a short extract from that. Safeguarding is a closed and secretive process where the care home involved is often allowed to investigate themselves, and it's no surprise that they find themselves not guilty. Those making decisions about whether to uphold a case or not have no idea of the cost in suffering to the vulnerable and their families. They have no idea what happens to whistleblowers and fail completely to see the whole picture. We need Edna's law, not safeguarding. The real issue here is not the reporting of abuse, it's what action is taken when it is reported, and there is very little action taken. So that's one piece of work from last week. And we also attended a number of meetings with families to try and support them by writing letters. And I'm working on a special report which will be going to Jeremy Hunt soon on a particular issue which I think you will find quite shocking, really. This week I've had time to have a little bit of time on Twitter. I'm quite horrified to see that Phillip Scot, who was ex-Southern Cross, and I've been in over 60 of their care homes, and believe me, what I saw was appalling, and who then got out before it went under and started the priory care homes, which we've been also tracking in a number of places. Brand new homes that were built where the abuse and the standards of care have been appalling, and also buying up cheap homes such as those ex-Southern Cross care homes. The whole sorry saga starts again. How people can be registered as fit to run a care company with such records is, well, it's not beyond me, because it seems to be the very people that they're trying to attract into the care industry. So, yes, we have been following Phillip Scot for, must be over 9 years now, and it never ceases to amaze or disgust me the limits and the lengths that people will go to and to make profit out of pain and misery. Phillip Scot is now setting up a care home camera business, so people can pay him to monitor their relatives. Words actually fail me on that one. So basically, he's invented the problem that that causes people the fear that they need to watch their relatives. People are paying a large amount of money for their loved ones to be looked after. These care homes are registered as fit to be open. If people need to pay Phillip Scot to monitor their loved ones, basically it's like asking Jack the Ripper to teach people surgery. At the end of the day, well, he's the last person that could keep people safe. And to be honest, the things I've seen in his home, the reports and the numbers to those reports have gone up today, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. It saddens me beyond words that people like that are never held to account, and there have been whistleblowers who've come forward and they've been ignored and ignored in home after home, and people like him are reaping the rewards of no accountability. If Edna's law was already in force, Phillip Scot wouldn't be able to set up a new company, because Phillip Scot would be in Wormwood Scrubs, and to be honest, that's where he deserves to be as far as I'm concerned. So yes, I am angry. Also, Lord Falconer has just been appointed the Shadow Justice Minister. We go full circle, Lord Falconer and the Bupa 7. We have hundreds of letters which I shall be publishing with the sorry scenario of trying to get justice out of Lord Falconer when he was the Minister for Constitutional Affairs in Tony Blair's government, being an ex-Tony Blair flatmate. So we're non-political, but you know, if you're going to put someone in charge of justice, let's have Edna put in charge of justice, because she'll make a damn better job at it than what I've seen so far. So look out for our Lord Falconer letters, and I'll let you judge him for yourself. Basically, it's very busy and we have lots of things planned, and we are helping people every day, and giving people the help they need means challenging people like Phillip Scot. It means saying it and telling it like it is, instead of all of this politically correct, don't upset people, like Phillip Scot language that goes around. Compassion and Care stands against abuse and those who've been involved in abuse and made money from the suffering of people. So we are doing what we've always done, holding people to account while we're waiting for Edna's Law to do that instead. Thank you.